I'll be back at halftime with a look around the early games. But first, we'll get over to Tampa. Here are Brandon Godden.
With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced to 49ers. So happy to be with you.
Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole...
Here we go. I hope you brought your legs because I'm about to take you to school.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Well, pass complete here to Sanders. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuse.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys... 4th down, and the Bucs trot out the former 49er Bradley Pinion to punt it, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. Going to give this time to the tailback. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's 2nd year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated, 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last 2 meetings. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Garoppolo now. And that is incomplete.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Now a handoff working right. Unable to corral him. He fights through.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go,
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Here we go. 180.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. To throw is Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Got a man. He finds Sanders. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Garoppolo, 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
And again this time to the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Garoppolo now, first down throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is born. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings... Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. A reminder, coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up.
Run.
Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game as they have taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
General West. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety.
Now Garoppolo. And that is caught for the 2 points.
Boom! Yeah, baby.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's taken on the 25. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Here we go.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast.
Here we go. Black 80!
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Coming to you.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Here we go, here we go.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield.
He needs some milk.
First down.
And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snap.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. And he'll give it here to his running back. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To throw is Garoppolo. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. So the victory here for San Francisco. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long.
Figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.